you look at, direct to consumer DTC type brands are a great example of how to run high scale ads, right? Because literally they're selling $100 items, anywhere from like $60 to $200 items. And the general consensus on how to run or find a successful ad is run hundreds of variations until you see the ones that work. And I could dive into all the details of that. We don't need to for the sake of right now, unless someone has a specific question about it. But I want everyone to know here that video ads are one of those weird type of things. So here's how I would approach ads first before you shoot video. And then when you shoot video, what you need to know. So the first thing is before you shoot video, only because it's a commitment, right? You got to get your phone out. You got to stick the microphone in. You got to find a nice background. You gotta. It is a commitment. The easier way to go about this is first test static ads. And if you go back into some of the old archives of what we discussed, a static ad could simply be a text-based ad, which is the best place to start, right? So you do a text-based ad. If you don't know what that is, look up the past trainings on that. Do a text-based ad that tests a headline, a hook, an angle, a reach, whatever it is. And if you put 3 or 4 of those out there, you're going to start to get a sense of which one is connecting best with your audience. Once you've found the one that is connecting best with your audience, you can then say, I will spend some time and effort creating a video ad based on that hook. So then you go ahead and you create a video, just because, again, it's more commitment. So you do the text-based ad first, then you move over into the video. And when you're shooting videos, there's a couple things to know. Number one, you always want to shoot it vertical for the sake of the platform. So you always want to shoot it vertical, but when you upload it and or edit it and or add captions, and here's what I would suggest with all that, everybody go get the Captions application on your iPhone. Super cheap, or you can get CapCut, it's all the same. But the Captions app on your iPhone, and what that allows you to do is simply like take the video you just recorded, upload it to Captions, and the dimensions you want to use that are most widely used across the Meta platform is 4:5. So vertical is actually 9:16. Right? So Facebook will automatically crop it, but if you don't crop it beforehand in something like the Captions app, then you risk some of your head being cut off, or however you want to do it. So it's a great point, Tim. Always record in 9:16 vertical, but throw it in the Captions app and do 2 things. Number one, make your canvas size 4:5. 4:5 carries across all channels. And so in Meta, no matter what it is, it'll upload at 4:5 and you'll be good to go on every placement. And then secondly, it's always good to have burnt-in captions, and the Captions app does that really easily, right? So you just upload it, the AI will find it, it'll add caption there. You could get all fancy and make the colors change and pop and do all some exciting things if you get really excited about it, or you can just have the captions. But once you do those 2 things, now you can take that video and upload it to the Meta platform and use that for ads. So it's good to note when you're running ads, those couple of things. Start with text-based, test hooks and angles. Once you've done that, find the winner, turn it into a video ad. Once you've turned it into a video ad, upload it into something like CapCut or Captions, add captions, make it a 4:5 and get it out there. The last thing I'll say with regards to that is don't rely on just one video, right? You're going to need lots of them just to see what happens. And not only lots of them, but lots of different hooks and angles within the same video. So I just want to encourage/discourage just the realization that when it comes to the ad side of things, if you hit a home run with a great ad, awesome, it's going to go. But if it does go, it's not going to last very long, because that's the state of affairs on Meta right now. And then secondly, just know that we have to constantly produce new content. So this workflow that I just mentioned to you here is probably the easiest way to go about it, right?